Charles, you are a leader in Bnai Brith, but you are also in the U.S. agency, in the port of the U.S. agency, and in the Zionist organization. Tell me something. There are two things that I think they are now talking about a lot, or three things that they are talking a lot about Israel and the Jewish communities around the world. First of all, antisemitism.
Correct.
We know that in the United States there are more than 200, there were more than 200 last year attacks. How do you see it in this whole country? How do you see that? How can we control it?
Well, how can we control it? That's a very good question. If I have that answer, then I would solve a problem that's been going on for 4,000 years.
All right.
But I will say this. First of all, we are seeing anti-Semitic acts from the far left and the far right, yes, and Islamists. Not all Muslims, but those who want to kill us.
Yes.
And also the thing that we need to work on, and I'm very concerned about it, is that we need to do a better job of teaching our own people, the next generation,
all right,
about Israel and its history and biblical history. And nowadays we have people identifying as Jews in many, many different ways, religiously, culturally, all kinds of ways. But we have continued to become assimilated, and in that process, we are less informed about the history of Israel and the importance of Israel. And it has become marginalized. Israel is becoming marginalized as kind of this political issue. But really to us, to Jews, it's our identity. Yes. And so when people say that, in fact, when many Jewish people say that we can be anti-Israel, but that's not anti-Semitism. We like Jews, but we don't like Israel.
It's a very complicated. Yes.
It's a little bit of a complicated issue, but at the same time, people have to understand that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, because if you strip the Jewish people of Israel, then you're.
I have a question about that.
Eliminating the people.
Let me ask you about that. There are many Jews, all right, that are, I won't say against Israel, against some politics in Israel.
Correct.
Are there, if you say that, it can be classified, because many say if you don't like the politics in Israel, you are anti-Zionist, and then you are, but you are.
Right.
That's really like that, or how does it work?
Look, it's really complicated.
Yes.
But at the same time, as far as Bnai Brith is concerned, we are on record as being for a two-state solution, and we would only wish and pray that we would have peace in the Middle East. Our adversaries go back to 1947 when they said they would never,
yes,
they would never allow to have a Jewish state of Israel, and the Palestinian leadership has not been able to break from that covenant, and that's a problem.
I know.
Where we have challenges with the politics is where we talk about how we are going to secure the country. How do we secure and defend, yes, the nation? So we want to maintain the security of Israel and the sovereignty of the state of Israel. Now, we would love to get the Palestinians and the Israelis to come to the table and work it out, but there are some fundamental problems with all of those matters. But we continue to have hope that we'll have peace in the region, and we'll all be able to live with brothers. We can certainly endorse and see the benefits of our unity with the Abraham Accords, and hopefully the relationships we build on from the agreements with the UAE and Bahrain and Morocco and other countries will grow in that region, so that we can apply the peace economically and culturally, and there's room for everyone to live in peace. That is our